Sell another 5 million masks, go at 500.
Every day in this small room, just a half a dozen traders can move as much as $500 million in derivatives, which are bets on whether companies will succeed or fail. These complicated investments helped to bring the financial system to its knees.
The product right now is simply not regulated.
That would end under Secretary Geithner's sweeping new proposal to transform the way Wall Street does business.
To address this will require comprehensive reform, not modest repairs at the margin, but new rules of the game.
So what does it mean for Wall Street? For starters, Geithner wants to establish what some are calling a super regulator, a new entity to identify and oversee large financial firms whose failure would pose a risk to the entire economic system. The idea is to spot trouble before it grows and spreads.
The American people understand that too big to fail is the right size to regulate.
These firms would be required to keep enough cash on hand to weather downturns. If they didn't, they could be seized by the government, just like failed banks.
You realize how radical your proposal is.
It's not a radical proposal.
Oh, it's just absolutely. You're talking about seizing private businesses, and you don't consider that to be radical?
No, this is a prudent, carefully designed proposal to protect our financial system.
What would the new rules mean for hedge funds and their investors? Far more oversight for these private investment companies, which are less regulated than other firms like mutual funds. Under Geithner's plan, hedge funds would have to register with the government so regulators can get a better grip on the size of the risks they are taking.
This proposal takes us back to a position not where the government takes over the economy, but where the government is an honest referee.
Congress must now write up legislation that would reflect this plan, but there are still big questions to be answered here, like which government agency would take on all these new responsibilities. Katie?
All right, Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill. Nancy, thank you.